When Meghan Markle steps out, the world takes notice. It doesn't matter if she's attending a royal engagement, a global summit, or as on October 10th, 2025, the Project Healthy Minds event in New York. Her presence alone sends a current of excitement through fashion circles, media outlets, and admirers worldwide. Within moments of her appearance, everything she wore, from her Ralph Lauren striped shirt to her perfectly tailored trousers, from the soft caramel hue of her Max Mara coat to the flawless brown Manolo Blahnik pumps, was sold out across every major retailer. It was yet another Meghan effect moment, that unstoppable wave of admiration, desire, and inspiration that she ignites with nothing more than authenticity, grace, and quiet confidence. At Project Healthy Minds, Meghan didn't just arrive, she glowed. The air seemed to shift as soon as she appeared beside her husband, Prince Harry, her look a stunning blend of effortless professionalism and polished modernity. She chose a crisp Ralph Lauren blue and white striped shirt that felt at once timeless and youthful, tucked neatly into navy Ralph Lauren trousers that draped with an architectural perfection, moving with every step she took. Around her waist, she cinched a Ralph Lauren slide buckle belt in rich brown leather, a subtle nod to her impeccable eye for harmony, perfectly matching her brown Manolo Blahnik BB pumps, a pair she's worn with confidence on numerous occasions. The tones echoed sophistication, creating that signature Meghan silhouette, clean, modern, and quietly commanding. And then came the final touch. The Max Mara Lilia belted long coat in camel, priced at $6,590, but carrying an aura far beyond its tag. Draped effortlessly over her shoulders, it wasn't just a coat, it was a statement. It spoke of warmth, of poise, of a woman who knows her worth and expresses it not through excess, but through quiet, curated excellence. When Meghan wears something, it doesn't just become a product, it becomes a piece of her narrative. Every item she touches turns into a story that people want to be part of, a story of strength, grace, and enduring influence. Within minutes of her appearance, social media went into overdrive. Fans and fashion analysts alike flooded the internet with admiration. "Meghan makes classic look revolutionary," one stylist tweeted. "She wears Ralph Lauren like it was made for her," another posted. The comment sections glowed with love and excitement. Retail websites were overwhelmed by traffic. The Ralph Lauren shirt, gone in seconds. The trousers, sold out worldwide. Even the 860 file of Manolo Blahnik heels, a style Meghan has championed since her early days as the Duchess of Sussex, vanished from online stores as admirers rushed to capture a slice of her timeless elegance. It was a familiar story, the Meghan effect in full bloom. Time and again, this global icon proves that her influence transcends fashion. It's not just about clothes, it's about presence, purpose, and poise. Everything Meghan wears feels like a reflection of her values: confidence, independence, and kindness. Her wardrobe choices are an extension of her voice, subtle, thoughtful, and deeply human. Every buttoned sleeve, every tailored seam carries intention. She dresses not to impress, but to express, and that's why people can't get enough of her. At Project Healthy Minds, Meghan's choice of outfit resonated perfectly with the event's mission: to destigmatize mental health and encourage open conversations. Her crisp, balanced look mirrored the theme of calm strength. She exuded assurance and compassion, the kind that makes others feel seen and heard. Observers couldn't help but note how she blended empathy with elegance, embodying what it means to lead with heart. As cameras flashed and the event began, her calm confidence spoke louder than any designer label. She was there, not as a spectacle, but as a supporter of a powerful cause. And yet, effortlessly, she became the style moment of the evening. Fashion critics and journalists described her appearance as a masterclass in smart dressing. Others called it the perfect union of sophistication and subtlety. But fans knew what it really was: a continuation of the story that began years ago when Meghan first entered the global spotlight. A woman of substance who refuses to be defined by conventions, who uses her style not as armor, but as art. Every piece she wears tells the world, you can be strong and feminine, you can be elegant and bold, you can care and still shine. As images from the event spread across social media platforms, the Meghan effect grew exponentially. Ralph Lauren's website saw record-breaking traffic spikes. Max Mara's sales soared. Even secondary markets like Vestiaire Collective and The Real Real reported instant surges in searches for the exact items Meghan wore. Thousands of admirers across continents sought to replicate her look, not just for the fashion, but for the feeling it represented: grounded confidence, empowered femininity, and authentic self-expression. There's something magnetic about Meghan's style that transcends trends. She doesn't chase fashion, fashion chases her. It's the calm precision in her choices, the consistency in her message, always refined, never loud. She has mastered the art of power dressing without intimidation, of being noticed without asking for attention. Whether it's a Givenchy gown or a Ralph Lauren shirt, when Meghan wears it, it becomes part of a global conversation about elegance, individuality, and self-respect. Her Max Mara coat was more than outerwear. It symbolized warmth and stability, two things she radiates naturally. The camel tone complemented her complexion perfectly, its soft drape mirroring the gentleness of her demeanor. The simplicity of the design allowed her natural beauty to shine. Minimal makeup, hair pulled back neatly, revealing a face that glowed with quiet assurance. She didn't need glitter or extravagance to command attention. Her authenticity did all the work. Observers noted the synchronicity between her look and her message. Project Healthy Minds is about compassion, awareness, and mental well-being, themes Meghan has championed for years. She and Prince Harry have made emotional health a cornerstone of their advocacy, reminding the world that strength lies in vulnerability. That message was perfectly echoed in her style, refined but approachable, strong but soft. She made a statement without uttering a word, a reminder that kindness and elegance can coexist beautifully. As the evening continued, Meghan's presence illuminated the event. Every photo captured her in that serene, confident stance, shoulders back, eyes bright, the faintest smile suggesting calm amid the flashing lights. Those who were there described her as radiant, approachable, and genuinely engaged. She greeted organizers warmly, listened attentively, and applauded speakers with genuine enthusiasm. The applause she received in return wasn't just for her outfit, though it was undeniably perfect, but for what she represents: a modern woman who leads with integrity, compassion, and strength. By the next morning, media outlets across the globe were buzzing. "Everything Meghan touched sold out," read one headline. "Meghan Markle's effortless style breaks the internet again," wrote another. The numbers told the story: sold-out links, waiting lists, fan recreations, and trending hashtags like Meghan Effect and Project Healthy Style. Even those who couldn't buy the exact pieces found inspiration in her look. Pairing blue stripes with brown accents, navy with camel, a color palette that felt like autumn sophistication distilled into one perfect ensemble. Beyond fashion, what truly resonated was how Meghan's choices reflect her soul. There's honesty in her style. Nothing forced, nothing excessive. She understands that elegance isn't about expense. It's about authenticity. That's why people connect with her. She doesn't wear clothes, she wears confidence. She doesn't follow trends, she sets them by being herself. Every item she wears becomes a bridge between her and those who admire her journey. Women who see in her a reflection of grace under pressure, ambition without arrogance, and kindness without compromise. Every time Meghan appears in public, she reminds the world of the power of presence, the quiet, confident kind that doesn't demand attention, but naturally receives it. And so, once again, the cycle repeated. One event, one outfit, one unforgettable moment that turned into a global sensation. Brands see a surge in sales, admirers see a lesson in style, and the world sees, yet again, the enduring power of authenticity. It's almost poetic how Meghan has transformed fashion into a language of empathy. She uses her platform to communicate values, simplicity, compassion, empowerment, and the world responds with admiration and love. Every photo, every appearance, every gesture reinforces the same truth, that Meghan Markle doesn't just influence fashion, she inspires emotion. Her look at Project Healthy Minds wasn't just another outfit. It was an embodiment of who she is: strong, grounded, compassionate, and radiant. The Ralph Lauren shirt, the belt, the trousers, the Manolo heels, and the Max Mara coat. Each element chosen with intention, each piece carrying the quiet confidence of a woman who has found her voice and uses it with purpose. That's what makes her unforgettable. Everything Meghan touches sells out, not because of hype, but because of heart. People don't just want her style, they want to feel the way she makes the world feel, inspired, seen, and uplifted. And that's the magic of Meghan. A woman who turns a simple shirt into a statement, a coat into a symbol, and a moment into a movement. As the lights dimmed at the Project Healthy Minds event and the evening came to a close, Meghan's legacy of influence shone brighter than ever. It wasn't just about clothes or cameras or headlines. It was about connection, the connection between authenticity and admiration, between confidence and compassion, between a woman and the millions she continues to inspire. And as the world looked on, once again captivated by her grace, one truth remained undeniable. Everything Meghan touches doesn't just sell out, it shines out. Because in every look, every gesture, and every cause she embraces, Meghan Markle reminds us all of something rare and beautiful, that real style begins within, and that love, grace, and authenticity never go out of fashion.
And that wraps our daily diaries updates. Harry and Meghan always keep the world talking. And if you enjoy this update, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and for more royalty served with honesty, just right here on Daily Diaries Friday. Till next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep shining. See you next time with more royal news and good vibe. Bye bye.